I want to ask you something and I want you to be honest with me. Do you like CS2 more than Counter Strike? Do you like CS2 more than CSGO? I have this weird, and please don't kill me, please. I have this weird thing where I do enjoy CS2. I enjoy the look for the most part. I enjoyed I like some of the skins on CS:GO more, but in general, I like the smoke rework. I like the new lighting. It kind of looks a little cartoonish, but CS:GO looked rough. It did. It was charmed, but if that game came out today, no one would play it, because it looks like shit. But it was kind of grandfathered in because it's such a good game that was just, made before people started to care about graphics. But I digress. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't. I don't know what it is. But I feel like as soon as CS2 came out, I started playing like absolute shit. As soon as CS2 launched, like the day it launched, I started playing like absolute shit and I haven't recovered. Now, maybe it has been some time since CSGO. It has been some time. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I'm misremembering. But I swear to God, I was a fiend in CSGO. I swear to God, I would crank 90s, clap heads. I mean, I truly was one of, if not the best, CSGO players ever. And Counter-Strike 2 comes out and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. The CS magic is still there, the charm is still there, but I feel like I don't play as well and I don't know why. Now I know they changed something with like the tick rate or whatever. So maybe I was just really bad on CS:GO and the tick rate was just super forgiving. I don't know. But I feel like everything has changed. Now I still occasionally do play CS. Not nearly as much as I used to. But for me, CSGO has a special place. Truly does, has a special place. Because CSGO was where I learned to be a piece of shit human. I learned a lot of vocabulary words from playing CSGO. I learned about gambling, both like the baby gambling, opening cases, and the next level degenerate gambling, like the sites. I used to watch the CSGO gambling site videos, where they would open up a dragon lore every 10 spins. Now, fortunately for my developing mind, I never actually participated in those gambling sites. Still haven't to this day. But I have opened some cases and of course I've gotten jack shit. But for me, it's really weird. The magic is there, but it's not the same magic. It'd be like if Disney got bought out by another company, which would be fantastic for Disney and fantastic for the world. But just a hypothetical. Let's say Disney was a good company and they got bought out by another company. The magic is still there. The characters are still there. The parks are still there. Everything runs the same, but it's different, It's different. I mean, the best way to describe it is like Disneyland in like the 80s and the 90s versus Disneyland today. It's still Disneyland, same logo, same general layout. Some of the rides are the same, but it's different. Now, Disneyland is another example where it's not very good because Disneyland fucking sucks. Disneyland is my hell. Disneyland is my personal hell. I wouldn't be caught dead in Disneyland. In fact, I'm going to write a note down right now. I'm going to make my next video on Disneyland. So you tune in tomorrow to hear that. Tune in tomorrow. But the magic for Counter-Strike isn't there. Or it is, but it's changed. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. You know, I learned a lot. I grew up a lot on CS:GO. I did. I did. I learned many words that I learned words that only existed in Urban Dictionary. That's the level we're at. I heard words typed in chat. I saw words typed in chat. I heard words said over the mic that never in my wildest dreams I would have thought that there was vocabulary for like those concepts. But there is. There is. You know, um and I learned something about teamwork, about working with other people for a common goal. And what I learned is that your teammates are more critical of you than your enemies. I would get shit talked when I was like second in the leaderboard. I would. I would get shit talked when I'm like second on the leaderboard. And that taught me that if you're not first, you're last. And I also learned that it's impossible to argue with stupid people. Not to say that my teammates are stupid, but anytime I would try to defend myself, I was called the N-word. Very, very different time we live in now. Truly. Truly is very different time. But, I do enjoy CS2. I'm not shitting on CS2. I'm just saying if Counter-Strike was 100% magic, CSGO, I should say, was 100% magic, CS2 is like 85 to 90%. It's still good. It's still a good game. The magic's still there, but it's not enough magic. It's not that 100%, and it's different magic, you know? So let me know your thoughts. Do you prefer the old Counter-Strike or the new Counter-Strike? Let me know what you think. I want to know. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.